Hi, my name is Shauna Holt, and I'm a stay at home mom of 8 kids. I've been homeschooling for about 15 years, and I let excuses like time and money prevent me from taking care of myself. So I felt I was just too busy, to make the time to work out or prepare, homemade healthy meals for our big family. Now, not that I didn't try everything, because at least it feels like I tried everything, but I always quit, and I just didn't have any support, and it was just too hard to keep going more than a few weeks at a time. But then I started having these terrible headaches, along with some other things going on, and had to go to the doctor. And I found out I had high blood pressure, and I was pre-diabetic. um, I wasn't really owning up to how much weight I'd actually had gained. But they did further testing, and I found out I had cancer. So I was thrown into treatments and surgeries and chemo, and I was really, really in shock. But I fought, and I lived through that. But then my husband was landed in the hospital with a blood clot. And this was a huge wake up call, because I thought to myself that, if I didn't do something about my health, then our kids wouldn't have parents anymore. So I went searching online to find what would work. And I was determined this time, and I feel very lucky that I found a coach that invited me to try Shakeology and join a challenge group. And I started with the 21 Day Fix program. I had huge success. I lost 45 pounds and 4 clothing sizes in just 3 rounds. That was 63 days. I got back so much out of it. But let me say, I was very reluctant to buying into Shakeology, since we were drowning in debt from the hospital bills. I mean, mine alone were over $1 million, and his got pretty close to that. Um, but I also knew that we were in dire straits with medical issues. So I knew I had to do something. So I signed up to be a coach for a discount, because I knew that Shakeology had so many of the health benefits that I needed, and were actually costing me a lot more to buy individually, because the nutritionist with the cancer center had given me a lot of different tools on different superfood kind of stuff to start putting into my diet to help prevent reoccurrences, because it's well known that cancer will a lot of times come back, especially in other areas of your body. So I was trying different things like dandelions and kale and spinach, and just a whole list of different things like that. And it was costing me near $100 a week or so just to add those kind of things in. So I didn't want to buy into something else, to get, but it had a lot of what I was already looking for. So, I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. I wasn't a shake person, I like to eat food. So, but I was really shocked that first week when I had so much more energy just from that. But anyway, so I did sign up to be a coach for the discount at first. And then I started looking into the trainings and the coaching team groups that we have together, and about the company itself. And I discovered that this looked like a really good deal. It was something that I could actually do at home. I could still homeschool my kids. I wouldn't have to spend all day at work, and I'd done that before. And the biggest reason why I came home was so that I could be at home with my kids. But I found something that I could do in addition. and bring in some money to help pay on that debt. Then I discovered that I actually loved this. I was a teacher, and so I'm always wanting to teach people and support people, and but I love connecting with others, giving them resources and support to reach their goals. And I knew that the support from this team and our group was what I had been missing. For years I had tried to do this myself and I couldn't. But I finally figured out what was missing for me was this daily support in our groups that we run together. And I wanted to share, that with others, because I knew that if, that may be what they're missing too. So those are some of the benefits for me being a coach. I get to stay at home. I get to set my own hours. I can work part-time or full-time. I can do this, when I'm out shopping, when we go places for the children's events and stuff, or I can do this and build, online. I've made so many friends. I started out with like less than 200 friends on Facebook. I was not big on social media. I didn't even have a whole lot of technology, background. So I've learned a whole lot in the year and a half I've been a coach. But most importantly, I get to share, a passion and what worked for me with other people and get them started. So that is the benefits that I've had for being a coach, still have. I'm still in my journey right now. Just goes to prove, you don't have to be fit. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be, at your goals to be a successful coach. I actually, a lot of people are inspired by seeing me and me sharing what I'm doing. And that's mainly how I bring in people, is by inspiring them into trying what I'm doing. So that's about it for me. And everyone have a great day.